Good morning. Welcome back to American Truck Simulator. I'm David Steele, and today we're going to be using the Cummins X12 in Red Thunder. But first things first, I'm going to go ahead here even, just disable my navigation. Let's make this volume a little higher. So we go to our settings, audio, we scroll down to voice navigation, enable voice navigation, we tick that off. It's part number one. Part number two, we go into the gameplay menu, like it's here, and we scroll down till we get to show navigation. That's right here. We go across to the side, we go from always, which I think is the default, to never, like so. You know what? I'm going to make it rain a little bit more as well. Okay. Because I'm in the northeast, northwest even. So I guess it's going to rain quite a bit. Alright, let's make it, what's that, 65%? Okay, go ahead and close that. Jump back into Red Thunder. Alright, so it's about 8 o'clock on a Sunday morning. Let's go ahead and start the truck. Okay. So, Red Thunder is a 6x4 long wheelbase. Quick external view, there we go. Isn't that pretty? Cummins X12, we're using the 455 horsepower model. It's an X12 Efficiency. It's the highest rated efficiency engine that you can get. The difference between this and the 475, the 475 is a productivity. It might be performance, but I think it's productivity badged engine. Its rev limit is 1900, and this one's rev limit is 1800, and it produces a bit more power. We're using an Eaton Endurant 11-speed direct drive transmission. Has a 2.39 final drive here. Right, well I'm going to go ahead and grab a job. I'll be right back. Okay, so I've grabbed a job and it's right at the Kenworth dealership, which is good. So I've got to go to the entranceway, pick up the job. Just got to check in here. And it's empty pallets. It looks like it's a double. Let's just have a quick look. Go here. Freight market. Okay. I guess it's not then. Are there any other Kenworths around? Let's take a look at the map. Oh, there's this one here. Oh, it's the factory. It'll be the factory then. Okay, well I'm going to go ahead and drive to the factory, I think. So, leave here, turn left, first left, and I gotta stay right, takes me down here, first exit off, oh wait, exit left it looks like, oh it'll be fine, what could possibly go wrong, right? Okay, let's tell the world I'm going left, looks good. So we're using the X12 from the Steel Productions engine pack, almost ran into the curb there, which uses stock sound effects. It's an open definition mod. I mean, you can change this as you need. I'm just not going to use any other engine mods for the purposes of my stream because I didn't write them. I just did the engine definition. Okay. I should tell people, can I turn left here? No, I don't think I can. It's one way. Big clue there. Oh, got a green light. I'm gonna go left here. So this 455 horsepower engine, it feels peppy when there's nothing behind you. That's awkward. Oh yeah, I gotta go straight. Gotta go fair to the right. I guess more straight than not. Yeah, I'm going to switch to this view. I get my lefts and rights mixed up sometimes. So this gearbox is reasonably tall, but not excessively, so we'll stick in my lane. Let's just do that. There we go. Okay, driving like a chump right now. Oh, okay. So where am I heading towards? I'm heading towards... Is it Tacoma? I'm not sure. But I think I've just missed my exit. I did. Great. Okay, so I gotta turn around. That's a little frustrating. Do I have anywhere I can turn around anytime soon? No, I don't think I can. I don't really want to cheat and use the grass, so stay in my lane, I think. Oh boy. Maybe I can turn around up here, maybe. Maybe I'll just decide I get a different car going. Okay, well I can definitely turn around here, that's good to know, but oops. And that's part of the challenge when I turn off the nav, I just get lost. Oh, got to stop. So I tweaked the engine pack a little bit, the light's going to red, over the weekend that I'm recording this. It's Labor Day weekend in the US. So I tweaked a couple of settings. I reduced the effectiveness of the MX-11 and PX-9. They were set the same as the MX-13. So, I mean, it should be okay, but man, they felt like anchors. They did feel like anchors, so I get a green light anytime soon. Come on. Give me a green light. Thank you. So this is an automated transmission. The Endurants are automated. They're actually built to be an automatic, as opposed to some of the other transmissions that Eaton Fuller make are essentially a manual with all the, I think it's pneumatic control systems. What does that mean for trucking? Well, it's a smaller and lighter transmission. Messed that up. And if it's smaller and lighter, you save weight. And that's another advantage of the X12. It's a small and light package. And that means if you're carrying bulk, you can get more payload on the back. And that means you can get more revenue per trip. That's a good thing. Some of these aren't entirely simulated in the game, but we can still pretend that they are. Right? Okay, so get the map. I've got to turn right up here, or exit the freeway, which I guess is just coming up right now. Let's switch back to this map view. I think this makes life a little easier for me. Here, so this must be right again, I think. Is it Bellevue I'm going to? I should know where the Kenworth factory is, right? Okay, well, I'll be taking the first exit off, I believe, yeah. So I'm a fan of the X11, X12 even, I might have called it the X11. I'm a real fan of the X12 because, to my mind, you're accomplishing lots with a smaller, lighter package. This engine is, I think, 600 pounds lighter than the X15. And as long as it produces the right power and torque that you need, you save a bunch of weight. That's 600 pounds more cargo that you can carry. Or 600 pounds makes a difference to your acceleration. That's always good. And of course, it's a smaller engine, so it burns a little less diesel. With this thing being rev restricted or governed to 1800 RPM, that also makes a difference too. Though, gotta say, you don't tend to need all those revs. It's got a near, well, no, it has a flat torque curve from 1000 to 1400 RPM. And peak power is, I believe, is flat from 1400 to 1800 RPM. So it's very much a curated experience as far as power and torque. It's electronically controlled and governed and all that jazz. But in terms of hauling stuff, it works great. So I've got half a tank of diesel. This is a 220-gallon chassis, so 115 gallons, 122, there we go. So I don't think I need to get fuel for this trip. So it's one of my garages up there. I'm just coming up to on the right, but I'm not going to get fuel. I'm going to play that wonderful game that you play, trying to defeat the low diesel light. Alright, let's try this again, shall we? Turn left into the factory. And left again. Hopefully there's nothing coming towards me. So there is. Okay. Oh well. After this charger in beige. Not a colour I would put a charger in personally, but I don't have a charger, so what do I know? Alright, finally. This guy seems to be waiting for a ride home. Okay. That's the one. Empty pallets. It's an urgent delivery. Has to get there tomorrow morning nice and early. It's 450 miles. So I think that I think I should be able to do this, right? But basically I've got to get there tonight. Let's go ahead and shut that window. And where is it on the map? I think it's to my left. Yeah, it is. Okay. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and skip my navigating through the Kenworth factory, because I'm going to have to do lots of stops here. So, actually, I recognize. I think I pretty much know where it is. Anyway, I will be back. Okay, that's my cargo connected. Now let's take a look at the map. This is the challenge part. So Grangeville. I don't really have much of a choice of routes here. Leave Seattle on the 405, I guess. Take the 90 through Wenatchee. Sounds like a kind of cheese. I could go south to Yakima and then cross to Kennewick, but I've got to take this road, I think. Unless I want to go Spokane, Coeur d'Alene, I think that's how it's, and then take the 95, but either of those trips don't look great. Let's zoom in a little bit. So that looks like it's a mountain pass. That'll be a challenge. That looks, I mean, it's a road. Coming back on myself here, where they split, that's probably a mountain pass, and then a bit of single lane road action here. Or if I stay on this road and go north, I've got to come all the way up to Spokane and then cut it south here, which again looks like that's a twisty mountain. It might be a mountainous road. Is there any option to no option to the south? So easiest route is potentially to come up here and go to Kennewick, and then if I miss my turn, just keep going. This should be a fairly fast road, so I might find it actually quicker to keep going on the 90. Okay, yeah, I don't really have many connections. If I miss my turning here, I've got to turn around, because I can't go all the way to, well, I could, but I'm not going to go all the way to Missoula. I may have said that incorrectly. Alright, well, leave here and then turn left onto the 405. So, alright, I'm going to skip ahead for a bit. So, next time you see me, I should be on the freeway. apart from one little mistake where I almost didn't join the freeway. So far, so good. And we're giving this little X12 a bit of a run for its money. This is a particularly steep road, and it's dropping down the gears. Peak torque's at 1,000, so once it reaches that speed or just below, it'll shift down. This 11 speed's happy to skip gears on the way up through the speed range, which is nice. Yeah, so it held on to 10th. Okay. I don't think I'm going to have too big of an issue getting there on time. But I'm going to put cruise to, I have put cruise to 60. Let's just let gravity help me down this hill. It saves a bit of fuel doing this. Yeah, so I don't think I'm going to have a problem keeping up. Or making sure I get there in time. My biggest issue, as always, is forgetting the roads that I need to take. I'm on this road for quite a while. We'll see whether I remember to take the road south. I can't even forget what the city that is, but it's okay. Right, let's see if I get stopped. Yep, I get stopped. Okay. Give us some engine braking then. Is it on the left or on the right? Okay. Truck ready for inspection. Okay, don't want to deafen them, so shut off the engine brake. It's probably going to drop me down into first gear, but see how heavy we are. It's not the heaviest cargo in the world. Okay, we're 87,000 pounds. That's a reasonable weight. That's a lot of weight to be hauling with that. Or traditionally, the thinking is it's a lot of weight to be hauling with just a 12-litre class engine. But this thing is as powerful as the entry-level ISX and X15s. X15 efficiency, I should say. Okay, that's all good. Now cars can do 70. That's going to help keep traffic flowing as well. Right, well, let's keep it rolling. Don't need to rest. I could stop and rest now and then drive more at night. The traffic's a little quieter, but I don't think I want to do that. I want to try and get there tonight. So I've got 5 hours before I need to sleep. So I think it's 5 hours. Yeah, dead on 5 hours. So that should be good. I think I can get there in time. Well, we're going to find out. So let's accelerate time. Be back in a jiffy. I hope that this is my exit. I am not sure, and I didn't stop to check the map. So I know I can get east in this direction. I just hope that this is the right way. If not, I may fail getting there by 5 AM. If I'd had to stop at the way station, I most certainly would have, but I don't know if I'm supposed to go north or south at this point coming up. You know what? I think I'm actually going to check the map. Is there anywhere I can pull over? No, nothing. Okay, well. I guess I could take this exit, maybe. I think it'd be safer to pull over, not on, quite on the freeways. So I'm going to roleplay this a little bit. Let me pull over here. I know that this isn't this isn't the exit I take. It's just if it's this one or the next one. So I'll check the map at the traffic light if it goes to red, which of course, thankfully it's going to say which of course it's not, but it is. So that's good. Okay. All right. Parking brake on. Put it in neutral and check the map. Okay. That's answered that. Then just keep going. Okay. I want the 12. I could also, yeah, either way would work, but all right. Well, that's good. Okay. All right. Well, let's keep going, and I'll be back when I've got some more interesting news to report. Back in a bit. Well, I made a mistake. I mean, a couple of mistakes, but I should have stopped to rest rather than keep on going, because I'm still 40 miles out of Lewiston and my driver's tired. I'm getting fined because I'm over my time, and this road is not the quickest to make progress on. So, plan right now, get to Lewiston. There is a truck stop to the northeast corner, I believe. So I'm going to stop there. I've got a sleeper, so it'd be nice if I could just stop in a lay-by and stop somewhere and sleep, but the game doesn't let me do that. I have to be careful my driver doesn't start to doze, because that can happen when I go over my shift, my time limit. But we're almost there, so I just got to keep at it really, and hope for the best. This road is so twisty that I can't really get up to 60 and keep it there for fear of falling off the road. This is a long trailer. It's not particularly heavy, it's about 39,000 pounds, but it's long. And that makes an impact. That's a pretty view on the left. As far as this X12 goes, it's great. I mean, it's an X12, so I talked earlier about the power and torque curves. It performs exactly as I would hope. So, another speed limit. So I'm able to make pretty good progress. Is this Lewiston? Oh, Clarkston. Okay. Either way, I'm doing 50 and a 30 limit. Okay. Get that speed down to 30. Up to 30 now. I was hoping those lights would stay green, but there we go. Well, I'll check the map whilst I'm here. Yeah, so this is where I'm going to stop at this. It's a Western Star dealer there. So I'm close to it, but there's just nothing, and I'm almost at Grangeville at that point. I guess I'll check the time. It is 8 PM, so I'll be up at about 4 PM. That only gives me not that much time, 3 hours. I think I could still get there on time. I think I'll be okay. It's touch and go though. But I almost certainly need to stop because I don't want to start dozing at the wheel. And here comes the rain. Well, I did ask for rain, right? Well, I've used my smart wipers or rain sensor even, so that's going to help a little bit, but dang. And is the bridge... Okay. Well, drop it in neutral and stop, so that doesn't really help. Still, it's nice to look at the bridge with it being up. Oh, there's the tug going. Oh, that's a storm. There's the tug going underneath, and the bridge is raised, so it's not like I can kind of cheat and go through. Should see it start to drop in a little bit once this tugboat's gone through. Yep. Start to fix. There we go. Oh, I see. Okay, that is kind of cool. I mean, in the sense that it's holding me up, kind of cool, but it's still kind of cool. More thunder. Okay, Barry can go up now. That'd be nice. Maybe. Okay, great. I'm surprised I didn't doze there. I'm going to be dozing soon, though. That's for sure. It's cool to see a Kenworth trailer on me, though. I think it's cool. Okay, so I think I can just stay on this road. I don't think I have to make any funky turns. I'm speeding already. Looking at the map, I'm not entirely sure. I'm not turning left. I'm not turning right there, so that's good. That'll be a fine for working outside my shift. Yeah, okay. Stay in this lane. I will do 23 through the 20 limit, but it's not going to matter because I've got a red light. So there we go. I've gone to green, but I can't do more than 20 because this guy will almost certainly be sticking straight to 20. Another fine. That must be tiredness again, I think. No. So if I start to doze, I can just crash, and that would be really bad news. Don't think Red Thunder's particularly damaged. 5%, okay. That's probably a mix of lots of different components. I've not serviced the truck for a while. I've generally been pretty, I've been careful with this one. I'm not going to out-drag this guy. Or girl, maybe. Is it a guy or a girl? I think it's a girl. Yeah. Not going to out-drag this girl off the lights. Because that's not how I tend to launch. But this road merges. Which is not. Okay. Let's get my cruise to 35. I need to be in the right hand lane anyway because we're going to be turning, I think, turning right up the top. Okay. I suspect this rain will be with us for a while, and I'm okay with that. I quite like the simulation in the rain. It's just everything happens at once, right? Why are you braking? No, you're not braking. Okay. What's all that about then? I have no idea why she slowed down. So, alright, well. Maybe something freaked her out. Okay. Yeah, I gotta take this exit here, I think. I'm taking this exit here anyway. Actually, this is the road. Okay, so the road splits. I'm gonna turn right. Yeah, Boise. I can do coat, whatever the heck that's pronounced, but it's highway number 12 I wanted. So this is number 12. And here's my stop, thank goodness. For what it's worth, I'll tap up to 45. See, it's got strong performance. I may do an X15 E450 after this. Similar power, slightly less torque. That might be a good good comparison. There's my stop. Okay. There's a way station just up here. Well, that'll probably get me in the morning, but I'll worry about that tomorrow morning. To hit anything going around this, I think I'm okay. Okay, I'm alright. And I possibly could have gone straight ahead there, but we'll head back here. Head back here. There's the truck stop, so let's get things ready to stop. The best place to stop is probably here. Yeah. It's an extra long trailer, so I don't think it's going to fit all that great, but I may have to back out. That will not be fun. I'll worry about it in the morning, because it's not like I can back the dang thing in. There we go. Okay, let's stop here. Oh, just in time as well. That's really not good. Okay. I was stationary, thank goodness. Okay, so I am going to let me fun to back out of here. This is really unsocial. If you're a trucker, leave me a nasty comment about how I'm stopped here. But the game doesn't really give me much of a choice. Okay, well, I'm going to take a rest here overnight. I'll be back in the morning. Well, it stormed all night. It's now 5:30 in the morning, so I have an hour and a half to get to my destination. And this is not going to be fun to back out of here. So I am hopeful I won't make too big a mess of it just by backing out. So far, so good. Okay, it's a bit of a mess there now. See how the two trailers are completely screwed up. Let's see if I can leverage it this way. I don't think I can make this work, but we'll work quickly. But we'll try. I don't have the time to mess around like this, and this might be damaging the trailers. But we'll see. Okay, gotta do the whole thing again. That'll do. Is that gonna clear? Yep, that's gonna clear. Okay. Oh yeah, visibility is terrible. Well. Wow. That's really not good. I can hardly see nothing. And I think from memory, good grief. Well, I've got to go to the left corner here. Can I? Is that a road? Yep, that's a road. Okay. All right. So I was not going to stop to get fuel after just that maneuver, and of course it's now 6. So I've got 45 minutes. I don't think I'm going to do it, but we'll try. We may ignore the way station if it wants me to stop. Stop for this guy. And this car as well. Come on, guys. Okay, let's go. Even had an acceleration ramp there. I should have looked. Okay. Good, I got a bypass. Alright, let's get back up to 45. In fact, we'll it's just not visible. The visibility is just not strong enough to be able to kind of like bend that speed limit a little bit, you know? Well, it's can do 65 here legally, so we'll tap up to 70 and see what happens. Oh no, do I take the 95 or the 12? I think it's the 12. Or is it? Rangefield 95. Oh, that's my exit. Ah. Can I even take this? Yes, I can. Okay, alright. That's how not to drive. It'll cost me a little bit of time as well. I did well to miss him. But, dang. I guess I'm going to be late, which means I'm not going to get paid as much, and I might not even get paid anything at all. So, this trip may have been for nothing. But, let's get the hammer down and see how late we can... Oh, what's the point? It's 6:46. So I got to get there in 6 minutes, which I'm not going to do. Okay, well... being late is a big fine, so many minutes, so it's advantageous to get there in a timely fashion. I mean, why do these crates so urgent anyway? Is it crates? Pallets, empty pallets. Oh well. So, getting there late, I still lose money, but if I get there less late, that's useful. But I think this guy ahead of me is going to slow me down. So I may not be able to go around him without doing some kind of crazy maneuver. And I don't think there's any dual carriageway or 2-lane roads between here and there. Is it there's a 4-lane road? I am not sure. Okay, well, let's go ahead and skip forward. And if something calamitous happens, then I will report about it. Okay, well, we made it. We are almost an hour late. That's really not good. So I'm a little disappointed in myself for being an hour late. But could I have done much about it? Maybe. Maybe my route wasn't the preferred. Who's to say? And the weather wasn't great, but I figured it wouldn't be great anyway. So it's a double, so I'm not going to get difficult parking. And I don't think I would try it even if I could. Let's see how well we did. Hopefully I'll get a satisfactory rating for this one. I bet you the drop-off is buried into this yard. Let's see. Oh, it's not. Okay, well I'm going to take that because life's too short to not get those 25 experience points. Okay, so observations from the trip. X12 455, fantastic engine, well suited to this gearbox, pulls really nice. It's probably been okay efficiency wise. I don't think it's done tremendous. I've also not been driving it the most efficiently. Gearbox has worked great. Go. Red Thunder is Red Thunder. So that was good. Navigation skills there I demonstrated were okay. Could do better. It definitely gets easier as the more I do it. 464 miles, 78 gallons. It's about 6 to the gallon. It's a little low. It's not terrible. Okay, well hopefully you've enjoyed that. And if you have, you know what to do. If you haven't, you also know what to do. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you so much. Goodbye.